you. You know, sometimes it can feel like understanding your partner can be really tough. They say opposites attract, but there are times when it feels like we are from completely different worlds. So, how do we connect with someone who is so different from us? The book that kind of opened everyone's eyes to a new way of thinking about love is The 5 Love Languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. It came out in 1995, which is 20 years ago. And it's really taken off in recent years. But what exactly are these 5 love languages, and why do they matter? The love languages are basically different ways we give and receive love. Depending on personalities, you might feel loved in one way, while your partner might feel loved in a totally different way. Understanding these differences helps take the guesswork out of figuring out what your partner needs and how to show them love. Also, it's not just about romantic relationships. These languages show up in our families, friendships, and even at work. So here's a breakdown of the 5 love languages by Dr. Chapman. Love language number 1. Words of affirmation. If this is your partner's love language, they love to hear kind words. Compliments, praise, and just sweet things that make them feel valued. Simple, sincere phrases can mean the world to them. For example, "You look amazing today," or "I love how you make me laugh." But be careful, because negative comments can really sting, and it takes longer for them to heal if this is their love language. So if this resonates with a relationship you have, then keep that communication flowing. Love language number 2. Acts of service. For some people, actions speak a whole lot louder than words. And that's exactly what the acts of service love language is about. Doing things like making their favorite meal or helping with the chores can really show that you care. It's all about the little things that show thought and effort. But here's the catch. If you're doing these things just out of obligation or with a grumpy attitude, it won't have the same effect. So the key is doing it with love and positivity. Love language number 3. Receiving gifts. Now, this isn't necessarily all about being materialistic. It can also be about the thought behind the gift. For some people, receiving a gift is a powerful way of feeling loved. Most of the time, it's not about the cost, it's about the meaning. For example, grabbing their favorite snack after a long day can show that you're thinking about them. This works especially well if you know exactly what they like. It's those little gestures that let them know you understand what makes them feel special. Speaking of gifts, people with this love language would feel extra special when a surprise package arrives at their doorstep. So let me introduce you to Rose Forever. Ta-da! I've got this one in lilac. It's one of my mother's favorite colors, so it means something to me. I'm not usually a flower type of person, but these real flowers, they are preserved, and I really like the crystal collection, because what's not to love about multifunctional things, right? It serves as a decoration that can last for years, and it also has a storage below. So you can put accessories or other little things inside. It's actually just a bit smaller than A4 size. So if you want to keep away your journals or notebooks, this is a great way, with the flowers greeting you on top. I do have a link below if you'd like to support this channel and order some preserved roses to make your loved ones feel just a bit more special. Also, shout out to Andrea and Hannah for spending the time to send me the gifts. I appreciate the fact that you see potential in channels that are growing, and thank you for believing in smaller creators who are just starting out. I really appreciate you giving words of encouragement to my channel, Soundswithcha. I love that. Anywho, if you're interested, click on the link below and don't forget to use my promo code CHA, that's CHA, for a discount on your purchase. If you're still watching up to this point, type in your favorite color in the comment section below. I might just do a giveaway to a lucky person, so make sure you're subscribed, because who knows. Love language number 4. Quality time. This one's simple. It's all about being present with your partner. No distractions, no phones. They want your undivided attention. If your partner's love language is quality time, they really want to feel like you're with them. Heart, mind, and soul. That doesn't mean that you can't watch TV together, but make sure you're still connecting during that time. When you cancel plans or half listen to them, it can really hurt their feelings, because they feel like they're not a priority even when they're next to you. So rather than once in a blue moon, it's better late than never to beat the clock and have a whale of a time. Love language number 5. Physical touch. Physical touch is more than just about being physically intimate. It's about feeling emotionally connected through touch. This can mean holding hands, hugs, kisses, or just being close next to each other. If this is your partner's love language, they really feel loved when they're physically close to you. Words and gifts might not cut it if they're missing that touch. So if you're dating someone whose love language is physical touch, make sure you're showing that affection regularly. The physical proximity would mean so much to them. So, at the end of the day, each love language is valid and important in its own way. Figuring out both yours and your partner's love languages can seriously strengthen your bond and make it easier to communicate love in the ways that really matter to you and them. Now that you can kind of guess the love languages of your partner and yourself, keep this in mind and stay thoughtful. I hope this information helps you understand and better navigate your life relationships, all in good time. If you enjoyed it, just gently hit the like button for me. Thank you. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe as I post weekly. And if you're already part of this little safe space, let's continue to grow and explore together. I always look forward to having you here. Honestly, it's mind-blowing to know that there are people out there who appreciate what I have to share. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Remember, appreciate the simple moments in life because it's the little things that count. Till then, take care and I'll see you.